Welcome to Eskemoz YouTube channel. You're about to embark on an intriguing journey as we unravel over 100 eyebrow-raising facts. From the inner workings of our own bodies to the curious quirks of the natural world, we'll uncover the science and stories behind the seemingly mundane. So lean back, listen up, and let's dive right into this illuminating world of wonders. Our senses are more intertwined than we might think. Take, for example, the fascinating phenomenon of synesthesia. Imagine a world where the sound of a violin doesn't just reach your ears, but explodes in your mind's eye with a burst of color. For individuals with synesthesia, this is a reality. Their brains are wired in a unique way, blurring the lines between senses. When sound waves hit their ears, they trigger not only auditory processing, but also activity in brain regions responsible for color perception. The result is a symphony of sensations, a blending of the auditory and visual that most can only imagine. This neurological quirk highlights the incredible plasticity and interconnectedness of the human brain. Scientists believe that synesthesia arises from increased crosstalk between different sensory areas in the brain. Imagine a bustling network of neural highways, each dedicated to processing a specific sense. In synesthetes, these highways seem to have a few extra lanes, allowing signals to flow freely between them. So the next time you listen to music, consider the possibility that someone, somewhere, might be seeing a kaleidoscope of colors dancing in their mind's eye. We've all experienced that peculiar sensation, the prickling, tingling numbness that sets in when a limb falls asleep. It's called paresthesia, more commonly known as pins and needles. But have you ever stopped to wonder what causes this strange phenomenon? The answer lies in the intricate network of nerves that carry messages between our brains and the rest of our bodies. When pressure is applied to a nerve, such as when we sit or sleep in an awkward position, the flow of these signals is disrupted. The pins and needles feeling arises as the pressure is released and the nerve fibers begin to fire again, sending a jumble of signals to the brain. While temporary paresthesia is usually harmless and resolves on its own, persistent or recurring tingling can be a sign of an underlying medical condition. So the next time you experience the curious sensation of pins and needles, remember the intricate network of nerves working tirelessly beneath your skin. Deep within the depths of our stomachs, a powerful acid is hard at work, breaking down our food and protecting us from harmful invaders. Hydrochloric acid, a highly corrosive substance, might seem like an unlikely ally in the quest for good health, but its role in digestion is crucial. It creates a highly acidic environment within the stomach, with a pH level that can drop as low as 1.5 acidic enough to dissolve some metals. This extreme acidity helps break down proteins, activates pepsin, and neutralizes harmful bacteria and viruses. While hydrochloric acid is essential for good health, too much or too little can lead to problems. So, the next time you enjoy a delicious meal, take a moment to appreciate the silent but mighty work of hydrochloric acid in your stomach. We've all been there, reaching for a document or flipping through a book, only to be met with a sharp, stinging pain, the dreaded paper cut. These seemingly insignificant wounds have a reputation for causing a disproportionate amount of pain. But have you ever wondered why? The answer lies in the unique combination of factors that make paper cuts particularly unpleasant. Firstly, the edges of paper, though seemingly smooth, are actually quite rough at a microscopic level. When a paper cut occurs, these jagged edges tear through the skin, creating a wound that is more like a miniature saw cut than a clean incision. Secondly, paper cuts often occur on our hands and fingers, areas densely packed with nerve endings. These nerve endings are responsible for our sense of touch, so any damage to them results in amplified pain signals being sent to the brain. So the next time you find yourself nursing a painful paper cut, remember the intricate interplay of nerve endings and jagged edges that contribute to its surprising intensity. Have you ever experienced a sudden, eerie feeling that you've lived through a moment before, even though you know you haven't? This unsettling sensation, known as déjà vu, has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. While there's no definitive explanation for déjà vu, neuroscientists believe it arises from a temporary glitch in the brain's memory systems. Imagine our brains as incredibly complex filing cabinets, constantly storing and retrieving memories. Déjà vu, in this analogy, is like accidentally filing a new experience in the already experienced drawer. When we encounter this new situation, our brains get confused, interpreting it as a retrieved memory rather than a novel experience. While déjà vu can be unsettling, it's generally considered a harmless phenomenon, a testament to the incredible complexity and occasional quirks of our brains. Of all our senses, vision reigns supreme. It's the primary way we navigate the world, interact with others, and experience the beauty around us. But have you ever stopped to consider the profound impact vision has on our daily lives and survival? From the moment we wake up to the time we close our eyes, our vision guides us through a constant stream of information. It allows us to judge distances, perceive depth, and anticipate movement. Crucial skills for navigating busy streets, catching a ball, or simply avoiding obstacles in our path. Beyond its practical applications, vision enriches our lives in countless ways. So the next time you open your eyes to a new day, take a moment to appreciate the miracle of vision. For some, it's a delightful burn. For others, an unbearable inferno. Spicy food, with its ability to ignite our taste buds and leave us reaching for a cooling beverage, is a culinary adventure not for the faint of heart. But what exactly makes certain foods taste hot? And why do some people crave the heat while others shy away? The answer lies in a chemical compound called capsaicin, found in chili peppers. Capsaicin, unlike other taste sensations like sweet, sour, salty, and bitter, doesn't activate taste receptors on our tongues. Instead, it targets pain receptors, specifically those that respond to heat. When we bite into a chili pepper, capsaicin binds to these pain receptors, sending a signal to our brains that's interpreted as a burning sensation. Interestingly, the more capsaicin a pepper contains, the hotter it tastes. Imagine waking up in the dead of night, unable to move or speak, your mind caught between the realm of dreams and the stark reality of your darkened room. This terrifying experience, known as sleep paralysis, is more common than you might think, affecting millions of people worldwide. Sleep paralysis occurs during the transition between sleep stages, typically when we're entering or emerging from REM sleep, the stage where vivid dreams occur. During REM sleep, our bodies are essentially paralyzed, preventing us from acting out our dreams and potentially harming ourselves. Sleep paralysis happens when our minds wake up before this paralysis has fully subsided, leaving us trapped in a state of conscious awareness but unable to move. This disconnect between mind and body can be incredibly frightening, often accompanied by hallucinations that blur the line between dreams and reality. While these hallucinations are unsettling, it's important to remember that they're not real and pose no physical threat. That familiar prickling sensation, the tiny bumps that erupt on our skin when we're cold, afraid, or even moved by music goosebumps, are a universal human experience, an involuntary physiological response with a fascinating evolutionary history. Goosebumps, also known as piloerection, are a remnant of our mammalian ancestors, a vestige of a time when humans were covered in thick fur. When our ancestors were faced with a threat, such as a predator or a sudden drop in temperature, these tiny muscles would contract, causing their fur to stand on end. This served two main purposes. First, it made them appear larger and more intimidating, potentially scaring off predators. Second, it trapped a layer of air close to their skin, providing insulation against the cold. Humans, having lost most of their body hair, no longer reap these benefits. Our homes, our sanctuaries are filled with a symphony of scents, from the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee to the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. But amidst these familiar and often pleasant odors, there lurk a few rogue scents that should never be ignored. Our sense of smell, often underestimated, is a powerful early warning system, alerting us to potential dangers in our environment. Just as the smell of smoke can signal a fire, certain household odors can indicate serious problems that require immediate attention. One such odor is the unmistakable smell of gas. If you smell gas even faintly, immediately evacuate your home and call the gas company from a safe location. And there you have it, a whirlwind trip into the fascinating and sometimes strange world of random facts. From the intricate workings of our brains to the subtle cues our bodies send, we've uncovered a treasure trove of knowledge that hopefully has left you with a sense of wonder and a thirst for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to keep more interesting content coming your way. Until then, remember, there's always something new to learn.